Willkommen zurück. Wir machen direkt weiter im Dschungel. Jetzt schauen wir erstmal, ob wir eine neue Waffe machen können. Ich glaube es eigentlich nicht. Wobei doch. Ich habe noch nicht genug Cash. Kann ich irgendwas verticken? Irgendwelche Materialien, die ich en masse habe. Davon auf jeden Fall kann ich noch mal verticken. Ja, davon auch. Ich sag mal 15. Ich denke, das sollte... Ich brauche hier die ganzen Schrottmets gar nicht. Kennst du das? Ach so, ich habe mich verschaut. Oh nein, ich habe die Fackelklaue verkauft. Kann ich sie zurückkaufen? Wahrscheinlich nicht, oder? Shit. Oh no. Das war jetzt fail. Das war jetzt richtig fail. Okay, neue Rüstung. Wir bringen zum meisten Dora nehmen, oder? Ja. Ja, das war gerade richtig fail von mir. Das ist wieder typisch, weil ich hätte jetzt das hier herstellen gekonnt. Oder ich baue einen Donnernagel. Ja, kann ich mir auch nicht leisten. Gebügelte Handschuhe. Ah, okay. Ich kann hier Tatsache Upgrades bei ihm machen. Dafür muss Silos seine Waffe ausziehen. Genau, verbesserte. Na, nicht anlegen. Jetzt muss ich es nur wieder ausziehen. Blödes Upgrade-System, echt.
Guys, checked your equipment lately?
Und jetzt die hier, genau. Weil jetzt hat er deutlich mehr Power. Die darf er dann jetzt sogar anziehen, wenn er Bock hat. So. Und da habe ich natürlich jetzt auch wieder die Waffe verkauft, heißt ich kann wieder nicht upgraden. Das ist jetzt natürlich richtig blöd. Oh Mann, oh Mann. Nee, ich darf keine Waffen mehr verkaufen. Völlig egal, was los ist. Okay, was? 4 aufziehen. Oh, Bauernhof erweitert, nice. Eine Kuh. Schaf. Noch ein Schaf. Ein Pferd. Lassen wir so. Ja, es passiert halt, wenn man nicht nachschaut, was man macht. So, einmal rösten, damit die HP wieder hochgehen.
Let's see. I've cooked.
So, was haben wir denn? Dunkles Mal, KP nach Kampffallen, mehr fallen gelassene Objekte. Ja, nehmen wir mehr fallen gelassene Objekte.
Looks.
So, mit wem können wir reden? Mit... Na, nehmen wir Dohalim. Der ist spannender.
Hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something. I'm all ears. How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria? A victim?
To a Renin, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renins who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renin would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renins, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danins such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine. Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Once we finish eating, we should get going.
Ja, geht's. Links rum würde ich sagen, ja. Geht ein bisschen schneller. Aber hier waren noch nicht so viele Gegner.
Little help!
Here I come! Eat dirt!
Ausnahmsweise mal zur richtigen Zeit. Oh, deine Arme brennen.
My exploits are
Das
bearing
hat schon wieder
fruit.
gemacht.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Ja, die zwei noch, dann ist der Quest fertig.
Let's see what you've got. Can't get out of this.
Okay, der kann schon mal nicht mehr weg. Ah, der andere. Ja.
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind!
Leave the soldiers to me.
I'll be saving this one.
Take this!
Light after
Gott, bin ich froh, wenn ich wieder das Flammenschwert habe. Wobei, er spürt ja jetzt Schmerz, also wird es ein bisschen problematisch. Vielleicht bekommt er ja einen Ersatz dafür.
A comfortable win.
Okay, roter Lavendel. Lavendel. Ja, gib mal Alpha noch ein bisschen mehr Power.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Ja, gerastet haben wir ja eigentlich schon. Also müssen wir jetzt nicht nochmal warten. Aber wir müssen wahrscheinlich. Oh Mann. Gewastet.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
Jetzt koche ich schon wieder. Oh Mann, oh Mann. Was haben wir denn noch? Na, ich würde fast sagen, wir gönnen uns nochmal. Ach nee, geht nicht, oder? Doch. Nee, geht jetzt nicht mehr. Mehr seltenes Erz, dann gehen wir aber auf die Dauer.
Looks
10 Minuten Buff reicht. Hat er Thron?
Alone. I'm all alone.
Okay. Gott, was die alles an Emblemen freischalten. Kommst gar nicht hinterher.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
Words, was?
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
No, du bist ein Trottel.
You don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cislodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
Ich spekuliere hier mal nicht weiter. Was sind wir denn jetzt?
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city.
Rinwell wird erwachsen? What?
Is it just me? Or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Was mich immer ein bisschen stört, diese ganzen Mini-Gebrabbel-Stories hier, die nehmen dermaßen viel Zeit vom Game weg. Ich will gar nicht wissen, wie viel Prozent das vom Game ausmacht. Wow, das war mal wieder richtig wasted.
You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Gott, ohne das Feuerschwert fehlt halt wirklich was.
Illuminate the sky! Not in your dreams!
In a bind? Do it! Take this! Rinwell!
Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Warum? Was hat Rinwell gerade gefunden?
This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Der Shion kann dich nicht heilen. Du musst ein bisschen besser aufpassen. Oder ich muss besser steuern. Das sieht irgendwie nicht schön aus hier. Irgendwas ist hier. Yay, Affen.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Anything in order is all mine.
Ich muss kurz was umstellen. Geht das über... Nee, geht nicht im Kampf. Schade.
Resonate with the still out, carve through armor.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
You picked the wrong fight! Too back!
Trotzdem das blöde Gegner. Dieses blöde Rumgehüpfen. Kannst ja gar nicht drauf reagieren, warum nicht, außer die ganze Zeit zu dodgen. Also weiß ich nicht, ist das gerade ein Angriffshüpfer oder wieder nur so ein Standard-Bewegungshüpfer? Na klar, jetzt ist gebindet, aber es ist halt ein bisschen spät.
Weapons are the sword and this and
Staff. And you ruined it.
Warte mal. Okay, in die Richtung muss irgendwas sein. Oh no. Ich habe ihn tatsächlich noch getroffen. Oh Gott, diese verkackten Drecksaffen. Bohrling, reinholen. Bohrling. Ja, es ist sein Verschulden. Kannst du? Mann, Bohrling. Also manchmal stellt sich echt blöd an. Weil eigentlich müsste er das ja priorisieren mit dem Heim, aber hat er irgendwie keinen Bock drauf, scheinbar.
I'll stop your movement.
and I'll stop your life. That'll teach us for getting cocky.
Goldenes Gelee, okay.
Let's see what you've got.
You picked the wrong fight.
I can carve through armor.
Take this. Flew away.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Flew away.
Far enough.
Ach Lord, jetzt fange ich auch noch an Essen die ganze Zeit zu denken.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how people like demons descend. Flashing fang. Easy.
Way to go!
Dragon form.
Die haben einfach viel zu viel Verteidigung, die Dinge.
Yes, I'm getting stronger!
Care to put that claim to the test?
I'd love to, but I got this thing.
What's this thing?
Stormchilling. Ja, wieder nach links hinter. Zuerst ein bisschen Blut holen.
Right, here goes! Eat dirt!
Sleep now. I'll be safe.
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! I'm ready! I'm surrounded! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Luna Rondo fühlt sich immer so gewastet an. Ich will halt wissen, ob es irgendeine Fähigkeit freischaltet.
This could be useful.
Ein Käse.
I shall ensure you survive
I'm
this.
coming, Redwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Dragon Swarm!
In a bind? I can carve through armor.
Lightning orb!
I'm ready.
Nix.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Eat dirt!
Eating pile driver.
Double demon fang! I'm down!
Elusive hurricane.
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! Now! It's over! Luna Rondo! We did it! Luna Rondo! Here I come!
Get on
Luna
here with the
Rondo!
others. Blah, 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 magic. I do.
You're finished enough! Dragon Swarm!
Law. Demons descend.
Flashing fang.
Easy. Way to go.
No escape!
Where's
Dragon
that came
Swarm!
from?
Luna Rondo!
Now.
Everlasting dark. Negative kick.
Photon flash.
I can feel my power growing!
Was haben wir da? 13.500 Gold, habe ich gehört.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
Gegnerserie kann noch weitergehen? Ja, passt.
Little help.
Here I come! You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Take this. Armor won't save you.
Double demon fang!
Dragon shell.
Right shot!
We're ready.
No armor!
Hitting me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Eat dirt!
Iron Flyer complete
Take
focus.
it! Now I can let
Lightning
loose!
orb.
Dragon Swarm!
Take this. Deny.
Ach, die Sarah wollte ich ja in der Gruppe umschieben. Habe ich wieder verpeilt.
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Here goes. Holy land.
Ein bisschen Luna Rondo scannen.
What's this? Hey, do it. Death blossom. More.
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade.
Easy.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a
Fühlt
long
sich echt
way.
seltsam an. Okay, ordentlich Loot. Ich muss jetzt auch mal mich wieder mit Zubehören ein bisschen beschäftigen, dass ich meine ein bisschen push. Aber jetzt habe ich ja genug Zeug eigentlich zum Craften. Hier ist so ein blöder Affe.
Not on my watch.
Take this! You're finished!
Bloody howling. Inspiration. I can do this all day. I can carve through armor. Resident
Here! Now!
It's almost too strong. Then I'll
You
split it
picked the
open.
wrong team, I guess!
Go get him. I'm ready.
Ja, aber Shion ist auf jeden Fall der bessere hier.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
All Phoenixes here now!
Dueling in an instant. Impact block.
Ups.
Looks like we got them all.
Okay, haben wir eben nicht, weil da hinten auch noch Loot ist.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Take this.
Raining slap.
Flew away. They got me flanked. Flew away.
Ist sie weg jetzt?
You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
You're mine.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
You're mine. Dragon claw.
Now.
Used too much.
You picked the wrong fight.
You're really, really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around. What is it,
Skills,
Hoodle?
ja.
You want to go back?
Animal
So.
intuition, perhaps?
Aber ich würde sagen, wir machen in der nächsten Folge weiter. Macht's gut. Ciao.